In a world obsessed with like wireless, touch control, and Bluetooth codecs, especially the wireless one, what if I told you that in one of the most immersive and soulful listening experiences I've had in recent times actually came from a simple pair of wired on-ear headphones. Here is the Distant Mountain on-ear headphones by RoseSelsa. Now it's actually like retro-inspired wired headphones that leans into like analog charm while still delivering like modern day clarity and comfort and craftsmanship. So let's start with the first thing you will notice, the aesthetics. Now this isn't just another pair of like plastic, cheap, budget headphones. The Distant Mountain headphones come in a gorgeous brown finish with real leather texture. Now it's stitched padding and brushed matte metal finishing that gives off serious vintage hi-fi vibes. Now the headband itself is made of stainless steel, which explains that it's actually on the heavier side despite the thinness of the headband, and is wrapped in soft touch real lambskin leather that feels durable but never so bulky. The ear cups flex enough and the headbands are extendable to adapt to most head shapes. If you look around the sides of the ear cups, you'll notice rows of holes. Now, these aren't just circular designs, but they're actual cavities to promote airflow and enhance treble extensions. RoseSelsa actually called this the array pressure relief design. In terms of portability, despite its stainless steel frames, the headphones are still pretty lightweight and slim, ideal for commuting or for desk use. Now, despite it has no folding hinges, but this is more elegant commuter than throw it in your backpack. The detachable 3.5mm cable is braided for durability and includes a basic inline control tactile button with built-in microphone. Now let's talk about what is most important, which is actually the sound quality. Now these headphones come equipped with a 40mm composite topological diaphragm. Now the 40mm drivers also feature a neodymium super magnets and the acoustic structure dedicated for such small size headphones. Now real life usage, well, for me, being that this is actually my very first pair of on-ear wire headphones, the Distant Mountain really surprised me. The Distant Mountain delivers a very balanced and natural sound signature with impressive clarity. In terms of the bass, the low end is tight and controlled. It's not subwoofer heavy, of course, but there's enough warmth to enjoy like hip hop and EDMs. In terms of mids, the vocals are where this headphone shines. Whether I'm listening to, Adele or I'm watching YouTube, voices are always clear, forward, and full of emotions. In terms of the highs, there's a slight roll off at the top, but it means there's no harshness to it. Sables and acoustic strings, they come through with details, but never sizzles. In terms of soundstage, it's actually surprisingly open for an on-ear design headphone. You get spatial awareness, especially when you're listening to like jazz, classical or binaural recordings. Now, the next area that I'm always very concerned about is definitely comfort. Being my very first pair of on-ear wire headphones, I actually do not have actually much expectations coming off these headphones. Right now, in terms of extension for comfort and fit, these headphones actually allow up to 14 levels of extensions on the left and right ear cup. Now for mine, it comes usually around the 5th or 6th level. The factory default ear pads which comes with the headphones are actually soft enough to avoid pressure fatigue, and the headband tension is actually just right. is secure but not really like side crushing, skull crushing type. Now I usually wear this cans for about 2 to 3 hours long. It's not uncomfortable, and if you wear glasses like me, the clamping force is moderate. The ear pads, but the thing is that the ear pads, they actually don't press too hard against the frames to the point whereby you'll get a lot of headache. And despite me being in Singapore, which is actually summer all year round, the heat buildup on these headphones is actually surprisingly minimal thanks to the breathable fabric on the ear pad cushion, and of course the holes along the sides, which actually help to dissipate the heat buildup. Next, I'll touch a little bit on the control, which comes with the tactile button. It's actually a single button, which works well for like pause and play, next and previous track, and simple answering and ending phone calls. It actually do not have built-in volume control, which is perfectly fine. We can do it on our computer or using the volume up and volume down rocker on our smartphone. The cable quality itself is very sturdy. It's like intertwined, like twisted. Alright, so there's actually good stress relief, and the best of all is that the control is actually just straight up plug and play. There's no software needed, there's no firmware update needed, there's also no battery needed. You just plug it in and straight up into your device and off you go. You can start using it. Now, in terms of call quality for the built-in microphone, I will have to say that these are not the studio type of level, nothing like this one that I'm actually using. Alright, but it's definitely perfectly usable for like quick calls, phone conversations, you know. I would say that the voices actually come through pretty clear with like minimal background hiss. It's very usable even in like noisy environments such as like subway, buses, and noisy coffee shops. Though I need to remind you that because these microphones are not studio grade, I won't really recommend you to use them for like video recordings. So the following segment are video clips and sound clips to demonstrate the microphone quality. Put on your headphones. This is how your voice will sound like on the iPhone 12 mini. This is how your voice will sound like on the iPhone 12 mini.
Hi everyone, this is Johnny here, and I'm currently indoors doing a video call on my iPhone using the FaceTime video, and I'm doing a microphone test on the distant mountain wired on-ear headphone with its built-in microphone on this wire. So indoors using FaceTime video, so do let me know what you think of my voice quality. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Hi everyone, this is Johnny here. So I'm actually walking along a road right now. There could be some bus and saw some car passing by me, and I'm doing a microphone test on the distant mountain wired on-ear headphone, which I'm actually wearing right now. So with the built-in microphone, do let me know what you think of the voice quality. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Hi everyone, I'm currently in a moving bus, and I'm doing a microphone test on the distant mountain on-ear headphone. So do let me know what you think of the microphone quality. Testing, 1, 2, 3.
So at the end of the day, should you actually buy these headphones? Now here's the bottom line. The RoseSelsa Distant Mountain wired on-ear headphones, wired audio, who appreciate good build quality, for those people who don't mind living life with a wire attached. So what you get, if you want to enjoy music without worrying about battery life, this headphones is actually a breath of fresh air. And if you're looking for a beautiful pair wired headphone for under $80 that sounds way better than it should, the Distant Mountain is actually a solid choice. To sum it up, I would recommend this people for like if you're an audiophile on a budget, you're like a student and writer who needs focus, or you're like a vintage style lover. So there you have it. I hope that my sharing in this video has actually helped you. You know, if it did, don't forget to hit that like button, consider subscribe to my channel, and a big thanks to RoseSelsa and Miss Amber for sending this set over for testing. Just want to let you know, even though they actually sent me this set for testing, This entire review is not sponsored, so all whatever I've shared are my own thoughts. And my name is Johnny. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.